And for this evening's game, I have Trevor Brooking with me, his own inimitable analysis. Trevor.
Good evening, Peter, and thanks. This game has stood out in my diary all season. I can't wait for the kickoff.
I'm sure both teams will provide us with a memorable game today. These players won't back off, not even in an exhibition match like this one. In this game, Marcel and Cristiano Ronaldo, Avi Prieto. That'll be a goal kick. Petit. Bad challenge there, a free kick in a dangerous position. The ref just wants a word with him by the looks of it. Probably about keeping his composure and his temper in check. There are 4 men in the wall.
Safely stopped by the keeper.
He cut out the pass. A sight of goal here. Not even close, perhaps a loss of concentration there.
You know, Peter, the defender should have been much closer on it. Sloppy defending really to give him so much space.
Pepe. Marcel. The defender was quick to see this one. A decent ball in could open the score. Really good punch by the keeper.
I'm not sure who that pass was intended for.
Nicely found. It's in! Goal! That's their first of the match. That really was a super shot into the left corner. Well, the fans will be glad they turned out in numbers for this one.
A great effort. Took a lot of nerve to have a go from there.
They're ahead by a goal to 0. Pepe. Deliberate foul. Montella. It's out of play, and that's a goal kick. Petit. Dallas Gomez. 15 minutes into the first half. And Benayoun. Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's Montella. Finds himself in the area. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. Maulida. Into the penalty area. It's in. That's their second. They extend their lead. He's not held back on that. Their lead looking more comfortable now. Will we see a switch to defensive tactics, I wonder? It was a superb ball in behind the defence.
Yes, it's always hard to defend against a team that can play that kind of football.
Kevin, what did you make of that goal?
Peter, there's never a bad time to score, and I think they'll be looking for another.
Although 2-0 now, they can't get too complacent. He goes on himself. Still on the ball here. There's no stopping it. Stop the attack well. Just needs half a yard here. Di Natale looking for support now. A good cross might give us another goal here. Good defending. Montella. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And Benayoun. Really stopped in his tracks there. Shoots!
And the keeper has it under control.
That one is intercepted. Hold on to possession here. Gets it. To the man in space. Cristiano Ronaldo. Blocked out there, off the defender. It's into the middle. That'll be a goal kick. Diacate. Here's Tony. Di Natale. Will he find the target now? Ball one, good defending there. To the target in the middle. That's easy for the defence. Can he find half a yard here? No way through this time. 5 minutes to the end of the first half. Sneaks into the box. It's clear. Looking around for support. Just didn't get anywhere near the ball. Free kick. And he wants it back. Looking for space down the left-hand side. Gets it. Hang on to the ball. Promising position here. Will this be a goal here? Cristiano Ronaldo. The referee blows his whistle and it's the end of the first half here. Let's see if the manager's advice can affect the players in any way. Hopefully in the right way. Trevor, how did you see that half?
I think they may be a little bit frustrated that they can't keep possession for longer, but they'll be happy with the result.
2-0 is how the scoreboard reads here. How long will that last, I wonder? They kick off. Let's see how the players on both sides respond to their half-time team talks. They've switched sides for the second half. Pepe. Here's Montella. And Gibril Cisse. He's carried the ball forward. He needs to deliver a good ball in. Benayoun.
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. Vesterveld. Tony. Slid through the gap. Remarkable goal! Surely they can't lose this now. The second half has barely kicked off. A great shot into the left-hand corner. Well, that goal has dissipated a very large number of fans here today.
Coming back from 3 goals down is going to be tough.
Right, Trevor, it's 3-0 and they are looking good. Sergio Gonzalez. Here's Montello. He crosses it in. Benayoun.
Keeper has been kept busy today. They've had a few decent attempts, but the keeper's been too good today.
Di Natale. Will he find the space? Good clearance. And Tony. Maolida. Di Natale. To the man in space.
The cross from him could be dangerous.
Attack came to nothing. 15 minutes of the second half gone. 1 here. Here's Tony. What can he do from here? A little too high.
Well, it wasn't a bad solo effort. He just needs to get a little too sharp. Chance for a good cross here.
They're in a good position down the right. And he has a go. And the opportunity comes to nothing.
Well, it was a good run, but he didn't quite have the finish to match it.
Di Natale. Javi Prieto. Needs to find the target with the ball in. Well work to win the ball. They'll battle for this in the middle. Yes! Now they're 2 goals behind. Super header there. It was such a good shot, wasn't it, Trevor?
That was a gem, Peter.
Conceding a goal. Will he change to more defensive tactics, I wonder now? Held on to the ball there. Maolida.
And the ball ends up in the keeper's gloves.
Sergio Gonzalez. Defensive lapse there. Ball stolen. Yes, it's in. That's number 4. And it puts them in a commanding position. And he puts it away with his right.
It's been hit so well, and there was little the goalkeeper could do.
Three-goal margin now, 4-1. In the final quarter of an hour. Dealt with the threat well. Tony. And he fires it. And it's out, but came off the defender. It's into the face of goal. Good pass. Stayed on the ball, great position to attack. Tony. To the man in space. He sliced that well wide of the right post.
Maybe he wasn't hungry enough for the goal there.
Dennis Cifuentes. Sergio Gonzalez. Possession gained there. Sneaks into the penalty area. Remarkable goal! They might just run away with this. 10 minutes from the end. Fabulous strike down the middle.
The defenders just couldn't get close enough to him.
Well, the movement and the anticipation was so good, and it's always difficult to defend against. 5-1, such a healthy lead here. Some players are warming up on the touchline. Javi Prieto. They give away possession. Wonderfully won there. Ramadan. There's a chance for a cross here. Pulls it across. He'll be disappointed there. Not enough accuracy on the shot. We're into the last 5 minutes. Di Natale. Won the ball well. Di Natale. Good interception to gain possession. Stay on the ball there. There'll be 3 more minutes for stoppages. Here's Mutu. Ball one, good defending there. Di Natale. Just needs half a yard here. Still with possession. They can attack from here. Here's Mutu. Gets it. He's gone for goal.
Well, the keeper was quick to react and punch the ball behind for a corner.
It's sailing across the face of goal. They're in possession down the right flank. Stops it nicely. Vesterveld. All found him there. Free kick in a very dangerous position. 4 players to choose from. Well found there. Here comes the shot. And it's in the net! Goal! Surely they can't lose this now. In injury time. He's done it again. That was incredible, Trevor.
Yes, both sides are giving 110%. This has been an impressive contest.
Isaacson. Ramadan. Danny Cifuentes carries the ball through the middle. There's the final whistle. They won't have many easier games than that. Well, that for me has to be among the best games I've seen this season.
Oh, it was a fascinating game, and the 90 minutes whizzed by.
That brings us to the end of our coverage this evening, so thank you, Trevor, for joining me.
You're welcome, Peter. What an evening of football it's been.
And from the both of us, it's goodbye.